We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Eduardo Escobar may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. Bartolo Hernandez will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Hernandez.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Oh, 2, here it comes. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Marisnick, but he can't get there, and this might tie up the game. And he is out at the plate. And that is a move to question when you're down by 1 with nobody out, as that is a costly first out. So stepping in, Kenny Vargas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ben Paulson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
50, Ben Paulson.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and late reactions, and they got him. Next pitch, chop foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Detroit Tigers put together 10 hits total as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 5-4. Right now, the Twins are in first place in the AL Central, while the Tigers are in third place in the AL Central. Josh Donaldson had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Blue Jays nabbed the win against the Indians 12-2. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. Heading into today, the Indians are in second place in the AL Central, and the Blue Jays are in second place in the AL East. The Royals combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 4-1. As of today, the Royals sit in third place in the American Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. In the AL Central, the Dodgers had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 10-8. Koji Uhara was victorious for the 5th time this season as the Northsiders took down the Southsiders 6-5. The Cleveland Indians knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-2. Jason Vargas picked up win number 8 this year, leading the Royals to the win over the Tigers 3-2. Pedro Alvarez sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6, helping lead the Orioles to victory over Tampa Bay 10-5. The A's sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 3-1. The Reds totaled 11 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 7-3. In other Reds news, left fielder number 33 will be out of action for a few days according to team reports. He's dealing with a blister on his finger. The Red Sox finished off a 3-game sweep as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 2-0. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Elvis Andrus was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, helping Texas push past the Marlins 6-3. The Nationals launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the Brewers at home 7-3. The Houston Astros pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 7-0. Greg Garcia was a major force at the plate, driving in 4, leading St. Louis to a win over the Rockies 6-3. The Diamondbacks hit 3 long balls as they took down the visiting Braves 4-1. Will Myers drove in 4, helping San Diego pass the Mets 5-3. Jeff Samardzija got the win on the mound, his 14th this season, as the Giants took one from the Pirates 8-5. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Welcome to Inside the Show. It's the wild day that is the trade deadline. In the AL Central, the Minnesota Twins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the A's in Oakland 8-3. Looking at the standings, the A's sit in last place in the American League West Division, while the Twins are leading the American League Central. The Indians completed a 3-game series sweep as they beat the White Sox on the south side 8-3. The win was their 6th in a row. At the moment, the White Sox are in last place in the AL Central, and the Indians sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division. Kyle Ryan collected win number 3 this year as the Tigers were victorious over the Astros 2-0. Heading into today, the Tigers are in 4th place in the AL Central, while the Astros are in 2nd place in the AL West. The Boston Red Sox total 11 hits as they grab the win against the visiting Royals 7-6. As of today, the Red Sox are in 3rd place in the AL East, and the Royals are in 3rd place in the AL Central. Alex Cobb struck out 10 batters and earned the W, helping lead the Rays to a win over the Yankees 4-1. Right now, the Yankees sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, and the Rays are in 4th place in the AL East. The Toronto Blue Jays earned the 3-game series sweep as they defeated the visiting Angels 7-2. At the moment, the Blue Jays sit in 1st place in the American League Eastern Division, while the Angels are in 4th place in the AL West. Nelson Cruz was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits as Seattle pushed past the Mets 3-2. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. Looking at the standings, the Mariners are leading the AL West, and the Mets sit in 1st place in the National League East Division. The Orioles knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 8-6. Heading into today, the Rangers sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, and the Orioles sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. The Miami Marlins combined for a 4-hitter as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 2-1. As of today, the Marlins sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, and the Reds sit in 1st place in the National League Central Division. The Rockies got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-1. Right now, the Nationals are in 2nd place in the NL East, while the Rockies are in 3rd place in the NL West. The Atlanta Braves
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the first of this quick 2-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Minnesota Twins. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Carlos Rodon will be on the mound for the series opener. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, what I like about him is he knows how to pitch. He gives his team a chance to win every time. Last outing was a perfect example. He gave up 2 runs, and he still stuck around long enough to get the W. He's going to keep them in the game. I look for that type of performance in this game as well.
Into the box,
Leading off tonight
Hernan
for Milwaukee,
Perez. He'll get us
second
started
baseman,
in this one under the
Hernan
lights.
Perez.
Line to left. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. He's around first, heading for two. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
And H, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a pretty good homestand. They're 3-1 right now. They're playing good baseball, but that 4-1 really kind of separates them. That's why today's game's important.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
First 2 batters of the game, you get lead off a double, and then you get a single. They're first and third. They're setting up pretty. Man, this could be a long day for the pitcher.
Ryan Braun is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, this has been a frustrating at bat. He's got to really get his emotions intact. First, he got a call he didn't like. Then he takes an ugly swing, and he finds himself down 0-2. Time to take a deep breath and regroup.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ryan Braun goes down for the first out of the game. Number 7 is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
That is power versus power. Here it is. Here's my best fastball. I'm going to get it up in the zone. I dare you to hit.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Number 7 goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Park is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Brewers strand a couple. The Twins coming up. No score. So coming to the plate, Bartolo Hernandez. He's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. Lifted the other way to left center. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup. Well, the leadoff guy couldn't get on, but the number 2 guy with that base hit gets on base. Now here comes the thunder, the meat of the order. This is what they want.
Here's Miguel Sano, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. He's running towards second. High in the air out to center field. Broxton's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in, Brian Dozier. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. Runner's on his way to third. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. McCarthy comes set. Here's the 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Let's take a look at the Twins defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at second base at Brian Dozier. I love how this guy turns the pivot. He'll hang in there with the best of them, and he's got the arm strength to turn the tough one.
Jose Garcia comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number 13.
So stepping in, Andrew Susac. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A wave and a miss. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the box. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tapped up the first baseline. And he barely gets to the bag in time, and a close play for out number 1.
All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Broxton is right there, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7th.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Shortstop Orlando
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And there's the first out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Hernan Perez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Buxton going back on it to the track. Now he scales the wall here, and my goodness, he came down with it. An incredible catch that time, as that's going to end the inning in style. Another look here as he goes up and over the wall to take away a home run. We've played 2.5, no score on MLB Network. At the plate, Jason Castro. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Jason Castro.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Shaw fields it cleanly. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Here's Byung-ho Park. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. To short. Garcia fields it cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Bartolo Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a flare out to left center. Braun coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Twins are
Leading off from
into the windup and the pitch.
Number 8.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, number 7. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Buxton looks up, and it's gone.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Domingo Santana is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swung on, missed. 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now here's the pitch. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Shaw. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Garcia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, that's a nice infield single. And was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you used to say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
1 run, 4 hits. And no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Way in front of that fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do it. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Byron Buxton.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Santana is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sharp ground ball to third. Shaw has it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The second baseman, number 2.
Ready for another chance.
Dozier.
Brian Dozier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. McCarthy steps into his windup. Here's the 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And the pitch on 2-1. Little dribbler back at him. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Leading off.
We'll look ahead now and pick this one back. Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. Around second. He's on his way to third. And they're not going to get him at third. He's in there with nobody out as the potential tying run.
I think most guys are probably content with a double in that situation. Leading off the inning and representing the tying run, but he was thinking 3 bags all the way. Now all they need is some good situational hitting to drive him home.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Miguel Sano is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hard liner to center field. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 3-3 game.
Baseman number 2, Brian Dozier.
Ready for another shot now. Brian Dozier. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Santana going back on it, and they have taken the lead. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier. Number 21 for him on the season as they take the lead 4-3.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Broxton comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Ben Paulson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a neck-high fastball that time. Liner toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to... Back now in the Twin Cities for what remains of this production of baseball on MLB Network. Glenn Perkins comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Jose Garcia is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Grounded weakly toward third. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready once again, Andrew Susac. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Andrew Susak goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Orlando Arcia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Hit hard, but foul. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Milwaukee, good night.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Brandon Kinsler earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Glenn Perkins closes the door for the save, his 29th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Final line score.